Okay, Rogue against Hurricane. Rogue up for the 1-0. And that's our player right here in the bottom right in the lead. The only Zerg.
GNL Green Wings Rogue.
And in the upper right, we have our Protoss player having a hard time in this group. He is
Samsung Galaxy Khan Hurricane.
I'm happy for him. He went to Samsung. It's good to see these guys that like don't have teams get onto nice teams, and you know, because teams have been like disbanding here and there.
Artosis.
And whatnot. Yes.
We have a quick pull.
Not very surprised to see this.
And a quick gas.
Yeah.
Oh, lordy.
Well, this is something that we saw a lot actually from Sulky and other Zergs as well recently. Like a lot of people are trying to go for quick speed.
Where is the probe going? Is it going to the upper left?
I think he scouts down.
Scouts down? Okay.
Yeah, I would be really surprised if he goes bottom left. Down is the more important one because it's closer.
Okay, here he goes.
It definitely dictates a different game too. Like the Zerg has to be a lot more careful against attacks. You can play a lot more greedy in the bottom left. So it's good to check this.
Oh no.
Oh yes, Stasis.
Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Nexus. First. There are 6 slings on the way. The heart palpitation felt around the world. Get ready. Wait a minute.
Oh. He's like, oh no, there's no hatchery. What is going to be?
Oh no. Oh my God.
Oh.
No, chase it. No.
Cancels the Nexus already. So, oh wow, he's even getting a forge. This is interesting. What is the meaning of this forge?
Well, he's going to make a cannon in his main and turtle and then tech, and I don't think it's going to work out too well, but that's what he's going to do.
I feel like, yeah.
That's what's going to happen.
I guess you are right.
Yeah.
I feel like if you've canceled and you've made the gateway, I'd be chrono boosting out of Zealot and not. I wouldn't want to make the forge unless I also wanted to get +1. Like right away. Like a +1 4-gate or something crazy against a Zergling heavy user.
Well, this is a little bit painful to see. The Lings are going the way of Hurricane's DT, paying some homage to Hurricane there from that PvP. We got Lings going to the wrong main here.
Well, when his Overlord got up there and saw no Nexus, he's like, oh, that never happens. But Hurricane canceled. He knew. He's like, no, no, no. Funny thing is, not that many Lings were made. If he had let the Nexus finish, he may have been able to keep it.
Yeah, that's what.
In fact, this
really
cannon,
weird
not
about it.
needed. Not right now.
We need to get a time machine to go change the course of this game.
All right.
There's the hatch.
And 14 drones to 20 probes. This game is not over by any means. Look at him, he's working on the rocks from. What a friendly Zerg.
Let me just take care of this for you right here.
In fact, this is not even destructible rocks. That's destructible debris.
It's debris.
Very good at English.
Get rid of that debris right away. Okay, so he sees now that this is a very peculiar situation for the Protoss to be. One of the reasons why we don't see Protosses do this is basically Zerg has an advantage from here.
Yeah.
There's a lot of different ways Zerg can play. Zerg can get super greedy. Zerg can actually go for aggression, and it works a lot. It's very difficult for the Protoss to play from here. So, unfortunately, Rogue caught off guard by that quick pull. I think plan B is not so good here.
Yeah, I think that what we actually have to see... Oh, that's pain right there.
He actually could have slipped up that ramp.
What I really want to see here from Hurricane is an expand into, like, a 5-gate attack.
Yeah, that wouldn't be bad.
Yeah, that's like, this is getting very old. Like, people used to open Speedling a lot against Protoss, against which you were supposed to go 3-gateway expand, because he has a Mothership Core, 2-gateway is going to be completely fine. But I would love, like, one of the better builds following that up was a 5-gate pressure, which could catch Zerg off guard and do a lot of damage, possibly even kill them. I think something like that could be very nice here.
Yeah, I think that's probably... well, actually, I think that's possibly the only route that he could take this, where this could develop into something that would actually be good for Hurricane.
Yeah, those Zerglings still working on the rocks.
Oh, sneaky Ling.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my God. He sees everything. is, well, this is nice.
No +1 on the way.
Oh,
Warp gate
my
not
God.
done. No extra gates.
There's so many different things Zerg could do here.
Yeah.
Do you think there's a chance he's just going to throw a Roach Warren down now?
I think a Roach Warren's smart, yeah.
Just start pumping roaches out?
I don't know if he needs to make it right this second because he saw that there's only 2 gates.
Oh, no, the Debris.
It's another area you got to wall in. Can be very annoying for Protoss to have to deal with that so early. And, yeah, there it does go down the Roach Warren, so he's just going to make sure he's safe against everything. But if Hurricane sits back and goes into some macro play, you know, it's not that bad. There's no third base for Rogue.
So the Robo facility is actually going to be over here at the front. Now, the reason why this is actually a little bit dicey here for Hurricane is that if he blindsides the front of that base with roaches, if he just runs it there, he actually just kills that, and then that's when the frowning face for the Protoss comes up. And you probably didn't think that Protoss is a good frown because they don't have mouths, but
It's frowning and smiling both are less about the mouth and more about the eyes, especially smiling. If you want to see if someone is fake smiling or actually
check the
happily
corners of their
smiling,
eyes.
yeah, you just check their eyes.
yeah.
Because you can tell, you see someone like fake smiling, you look in their eyes and you're like, oh my god, you're a phony. or, oh my god, you have social awareness and you're being very polite right now, thank you.
You are truly a warm person.
Yeah. Well, a little bit of a pressure coming up, and he's going, oh my god, directly into Colossus. Very interesting that he goes straight into Colossus. I thought for a moment this would just be an Immortal type push, which, you know, obviously a very common build, a very strong build. Every Protoss in the world is pretty good at it. Uh-oh.
Run!
This
Ooh,
is where you warp home.
Yeah.
That doesn't actually do damage.
So for a second, I'm like, well, that's not a thing. Okay, well, he's going to have to basically warp home. He's stuck up there.
Good intel he's getting. Oh my god. Wait a minute. Okay, no. Because he's getting the infestation pit, so I was like, hold on. Is he going to go right into 3-base Ultra? Like, there was a build of 2-2 in Ultras on 3-base, which was, like, really good against Gateway expands, but oh my god, a second Robo?
You know what? I think this is actually good.
Robo and a 3rd base.
If he holds this with just Immortals and Colossus.
There's a building called Aspire that would be very good against this.
I've heard about them. I've read about them in books.
Yeah, scary books. Books that my government has banned.
What? All right, gets those roaches there.
Oh, wow, and he's going into Swarmhost. This is actually really good for Hurricane.
Yeah.
He's going to be going double Robo Colossus so early on against Swarmhost. Will he actually even scout that?
You know, it's funny because the double Robo is right there at the front of the second base. You'd think it would have been spotted by now, but the way this game panned out, it didn't.
Yeah, the thing is, it's kind of in the center, right? Like, the first Robo he saw on the wall.
And that's of course, not a shocker to see a Robo there. Or at that point in the game, of course, Protoss is a Robo. But the second one, not too far away. Less than a screen length away, right there.
Yeah.
If you saw that, it would have completely changed the plans
Indeed.
that we would see here from this. Now, I don't know about this drop. I think 1 Immortal and 2 Zealots, not exactly the most effective thing to drop here.
Should be able to kill this Queen at least, so that's pretty good. Oh my god, Sentry.
Sentries, go, 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 go.
He's scooting as quickly as he can scoot, Tasteless.
He got over there. Busted.
Wow. This is actually a pretty good
but
amount of
you
damage.
need to make another sentry or this thing just ends.
Yeah, no, I think you let it end. This is like off of the few gateways he has and how heavily he's devoting himself to Colossus tech. I think this is not a bad choice at all. Just make sure you get out with the Sentry and the Immortal. That's all you really need.
Grab that Immortal? Oh, God.
Yeah. Well, if he didn't, it's like, wait. You traded an Immortal for one more Immortal volley? That... Okay. Wait, did it kill a planetary? Oh, it didn't kill a planetary or a hive? Okay, yeah, that was wrong.
Well, we have the Swarmhost now chiseling away at the 3rd base here for Hurricane.
Oh, dude, he's not even going to care with 2 Robo Colossus this quick. Like, he started 2 Robo before there were any...
Swarmhosts out.
Yeah, and it was like the Swarmhosts were being started, like, barely on 3-base economy. So this is as hard a counter as you can really get. I would be surprised if Hurricane doesn't win this. Like, that Spire is all Rogue. That's his only chance is to get up to that Spire ASAP.
The Warp Prism out already and the power of the Colossi over here at the front, I mean, he can actually hit both areas and pretty much be fine. You can see he spotted the roaches back there and said, oh, okay, another day, I guess.
Look at this, 4 Colossus, Blink on the way, plus 6 gates. I would say with this 1 extra Colossus coming out, bringing him up to 5, you stop there completely. He has enough sentries, enough Colossus. If you make nothing but Stalkers from there and you don't win this game, then Rogue needs a special medal at the end of the year. It's true.
I think you're 100% right.
It's true, Tasteless.
Well, he's going to come out here, and he is actually going around the Swarm hosts, around the Locust, I should say. So the Swarm hosts are now going to have to back up and defend, attacking up this ramp. Meanwhile, some Roaches actually doing a nice counterattack and taking out that 4th here. He needs to probably force field this.
Looks like, I think he'll probably do that on the next rundown. Ooh, don't lose your sentries. Those are really important here still. Force fields are like super, super important. Just got to be able to zone everything out of your ridiculous Colossus. Look out. Oh, that's kind of cute.
Oh, nicely done here.
Oh, wow. That's some nice
some
harassment.
more sentries down here?
Yeah, 1 more sentry.
Is there 1 more sentry? Am I crazy?
Yeah, he just warped 1 in. He was warping in, so you didn't see it yet, but it was making. I know that shimmer.
He's backing up now, and that was a failure. That was a missed force field there on the ramp. Protoss is at 143 while Zerg is maxed out, by the way.
Yeah.
And there's 13 Corruptors coming up here. Now, I am a little bit worried because with all these Corruptors, I think he can just completely wipe out the Colossus.
Yeah. The thing is, like, I think Rogue was, Hurricane was focusing too heavily on harassment there. I think that was a perfect time for a full push. Get all your units together. Don't warp in Zealots in the main base. Instead, warp in Stalkers to help your Colossus push through those. Oh my god, he lost the Immortal in there.
Oh my god.
But I think he should have warped everything in for a full push. Oh my god,
it was an overextension there, that blink.
Yeah.
That was so much extra damage to those Stalkers. And now here come the Corruptors, although I don't like the angle the Corruptors are coming at here, right under the Stalkers.
Yeah, but he just has enough here, Tasteless.
Yep.
The Roaches are on top of these.
The ground battle is won by the Zerg, and the air battle is won by the Zerg.
Yeah. Really doesn't want to lose these Colossi.
Oh my god, he should have gotten a few more, I think, back there. But Zerg is still in good shape. Actually, I spoke too soon. 190 supply to 134.
You know what, Tasteless? I feel like Hurricane almost got a little bit lucky with how the tech paths went after. Yeah. You know, obviously he got a little bit behind in the early game. It was like kind of a rough situation having to cancel his Nexus and whatnot. It wasn't really that far behind, though, because there were so few drones. But really, even though he got kind of lucky with the tech, I think he made a bunch of wrong decisions and like an overcommittal on that blink, like you said. Just, I don't know. This isn't the level of play that I really want to see. I don't want to be too critical
ride
of it.
Here.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, from here, the offense coming from Rogue is just going to be really difficult to deal with. He just needs to get a few more Corruptors over there.
He's over-harassing as well. Like, really what he needed to do when he had this ridiculous Colossi count against someone with a few Swarm hosts is just do a big push. And that's actually what he needs to do here, too. He has to actually break through. He sees what's here. He shouldn't be warping in too much harassment because he needs to have enough units to actually break this. Like, a little bit of harassment.
That's a lot of Corruptors. And these Colossi were already bruised from earlier. So
another one does go down.
And you can see it right as the Roaches thin out. That's when he starts to run away.
Well,
the problem is that I just don't see Protoss catching up here. No sentries with this, so he can't force field this. So he has to blink away, which he's doing a good job of, but this is this endless stream of units that Rogue can just send out.
I don't like, he's not making any more Colossi right now. He's not getting any more upgrades other than +3. Like, why isn't he even, he's not making any units. Okay, there he goes. He's making some Zealots. Yeah, I don't know, man.
Stalker's coming up here again. And now pushing, being pushed back once more. I mean, if these 3 Colossi die, that's it. And I think from here, I mean, he has such a ground presence. Oh my god, I didn't even see that he's actually getting that Nexus there. Yeah,
it looks like he will be able to save that with that Zealot warp in for now.
Oh my god, he's pushed right up over here. Rogue is sinking his teeth in right now. One more Colossus remains. Is he just going to go for it? Yeah, he's just going to go for it. Get out!
Well, with no Colossi left over, the Locust will not be stopped. I mean, sorry to not sound too excited, everyone, but definitely some misplays from Hurricane this game, I think.
I gotta say so.
Yep. I'm not actually very impressed with his play this game at all, comparatively to like I felt like Terminator played better yesterday than what we saw in that game.
I think you're correct.
That was just like he had the high-end attack routes. All he had to do was make a few right decisions and a strong push, and I think that he has a giant advantage. But just kind of everything went wrong. He was like, I don't know. I don't like to be that critical,
but competition like this, he clearly was not going to make it to the round of 16.
No,
this is as far as he goes, and this is where it ends. And that is going to bring us now to our final match here. It's going to be Rogue against Zest after this short break.